right. Welcome to today's yoga class. I am your favorite nurse yogi, Leslie, and we are going to get started. So I feel called to pull this for some reason, so I'm just going to listen. So I bought this card deck a while ago. It is Love Yourself 30-Day Card Deck by Tori Player. It actually inspired me to create my product, which I should find that. So I decided to create my own product specifically for new moms. So I have my own self-care card deck as well, but I feel called to pull from Tori's. So we're gonna choose one of these before we get started. Okay, that's the one. So it says, I seek truth, I speak truth, I live truth, I am truth. So that is the card today. I seek truth, I speak truth, I live truth, I am truth. So with truth, it's all about trusting yourself, right? And trusting ourselves. I'm getting on my mat now, and I'm just going to be sitting in what we call hero's pose. So my bottom is sitting on top of on the backs of my foot. But with truth, it's all about trusting yourself. Trusting yourself can be challenging if you're not used to listening to yourself, right? And so yeah, anyways, that's what the intention, if you need an intention for today's class, there you go, you're welcome. Because I know the pressure too when the yoga teacher is like, okay, we're gonna set your intention. I am yoga teacher, I'm guilty of that. So tonight though, I am giving you tonight, whenever you're watching this, in the morning, afternoon, the intention is that I seek truth, I speak truth, I live truth, and I am truth, okay? That is powerful. It's an affirmation that you can also use as an intention of knowing how to trust yourself so you can really hear the truth from within, not what external people or things are telling you, but from within. How does it feel for you? Not to you, but for you, right? And so we do these when I teach, I stretch with you because I want to help you release and understand your inner self so that you can understand how to trust yourself. Because I can tell you an affirmation all day, but if you are somebody that's very tense, if you are somebody that has a lot of stress in your life, which like who doesn't, right? But at the same time, I have learned how to, I don't even want to use fancy words. I feel like once you use fancy words for things, people check out, right? So it's like, let's first acknowledge we all have stress. It's just some people are able to change that stress. I'm able to change that stress for the better, okay? And so that's what tonight is about, is me showing you how it's just like this. The stress is a ball of stress. I use my yoga practice to help unravel it, if you will, help the stress disperse throughout my body, right? So let's get into it. If you were sitting in hero's pose, let's now sit in easy pose. If you have a watch, I encourage you to set it. So I'm gonna do this. Excuse me. If I can. See, my watch has been acting up since it knew that I got the Aura ring. I'm convinced. It knew I got another trackable device and it said I'm not gonna work anymore. I'm convinced. Because it's like it didn't do this before, where it takes forever to load up the workout list. Anyways, it's fine. So we're sitting in easy pose. If you're able, I encourage you to close your eyes. If you are in your home, if you are not driving, I understand we live busy lives. And so, you're like, I'm just going to get my calm in while you're doing 11 other things. But if you are sitting how I am sitting, I want you to close your eyes if that's comfortable. Otherwise, look down the bridge of your nose and begin to settle in to your body. I apologize if you hear background noise. The people watching the recording are not going to hear background noise because I have a mic, but live stream YouTube and live stream TikTok, you might hear background noise. And really, no, let me focus because I'm doing a recording. And so anyways, all right, settle in. So just be here. Easier said than done, I know. I want you to turn your head right and left. Right and left. And then up and down. Up and down. And then imagine you have a pencil on your nose and we are drawing a circle with our pencil, that is our nose, that is a pencil. So you're drawing a circle in whichever direction you're going. I'm going clockwise. Go the other way when you're ready. And with truth, which is trust, it's the same thing. It's really important that your throat is open. If you don't trust yourself, it can be because your throat chakra is closed, right? You're afraid to speak up because you're afraid how the other person's gonna react. What also comes up for me is group think, right? I had my therapist say this to me one time before because I was saying something to her and she was like, she didn't say it like this. She did not. She just was like, what do you think, Leslie? What do you think? Not what you hear on social media or what do you think? And I was like, oh crap, what do I think? Right? And so exercises like this, just opening up our throat chakra, really help us to then activate the throat chakra. So then when we talk, even if our voice shakes, the more we talk, the more we put ourselves out there for ourselves, the more we are able, going back to the affirmation today, I seek truth, I speak truth, I live truth, I am truth. The better we're able to really believe that. So that's why in order to really resonate, believe affirmations, you have to do physical body work, movement. Like it's null and void. This is my opinion, but it's null and void to read an affirmation till you're blue in the face and you're like, it's not working. And it's most likely because you are so tense physically. You're holding on to so much tension. You're so anxious, which is completely understandable, right? So anyways, let's get into cat-cow. And I was about to apologize. I'm like, this is my platform. All right, so we're gonna put our knees under our hips. Our hands are under our shoulders. And we're just swaying our hips left and right, okay? Maybe your head goes with. So my head is like just swaying left and right. But then I get a little bit dizzy, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to sway my hips. Ooh. Let's do hip circles. So we're just coming back. Hip circles. Really making sure you have your hands supporting you as you come forward. And your toes are curled under. Go the other way when you're ready. Good. Really spread all 10 of your toes. So each toe, in between each toe, there's a space. Okay? In between each toe, there's a space. This helps with the flexibility of your foot. We take advantage of our feet. We don't show them as much care as they need. So take this time to open up your toes. So there's a piece of the yoga mat, the floor, whatever is holding you at this time, in between each toe. Same applies for the fingers. Spread your fingers. We hold our phone all day, me included, and our hands are like curled up. So open up those hands. I want you to see pieces of your yoga mat in between each finger. Good. Drop your belly, lift your heart up to the earth, look up. So again, we're opening up that throat chakra as we look up to the sky. Shoulders come back. Exhale, round your spine. Looking at your chest or in between your thighs, allow your head to hang heavy. Inhale, drop your belly down to the earth. Lift your chest up, look up. Exhale, round your spine for cat. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest up, up, up. Exhale, round your spine. Good. Come on to your heels. So we're sitting back onto our heels again, opening up all 10 of your toes. Allow your bottom to rest in between your feet. So my bottom is resting in between my feet. Hands are placed on top of our thighs. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Good. Come up on your knees. Gonna just do a little bit of glute action. Come back down in between your legs. Inhale, come up, squeeze your butt cheeks together. Exhale, come down. Good. Inhale up. So we squeeze our butt cheeks. We bring our belly button into our core. Exhale, we come down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, we come down. This is a very gentle, core glute movement that we're doing. But come up. You'll notice that you feel it. I feel it in my thighs, feel it in my glutes and my abdomen. Exhale down. Just keep doing that in your own breath. On each breath, you move. Good. Uncurl those toes and just kick your feet on your mat. The tops of your finger mat. Good. And just sway left and right. Sit back down. Good. Inhale, reach up, up, up. Exhale, fold. Allow your upper body to melt. All the while you're hinging at your hips. Seeing if your forearms can rest on the mat without hunching your upper back. Good, come out of that. All right, meet me at the other side of the yoga mat. Good. We are going to spice it up a little bit. So we kind of already were activating our glutes, we're activating our core. We're going to continue to do that, okay? So inhale, reach up. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, fold. Bend those knees. Relax your jaw. So the top of my head is parallel as best as it can be. But the goal is for the top of your head to be parallel, right, with the mat. So if you have a pony, that pony should be falling completely. If your pony is not falling, that means your neck is not relaxed. Relax your jaw and your neck will follow. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Slowly roll your body up, being very slow. Gonna continue to activate our thighs, our glutes. So I'm gonna come up. You can stay where you are. I'm just gonna be in the middle of the mat. So make sure those feet are hip width apart, right? We're gonna get into chair pose, okay? So reach up. So your hands are all the way up, directly up. Inhale, look up. Exhale, come down and sit in your chair. All right. So we're sitting in our chair. Like really sit in that chair, meaning come back onto your heels. Good. Try to lift up all 10 of your toes. Can you sit lower in your chair? I feel really strong in this. For those on TikTok, y'all know why. I am along with doing the 30-day yoga challenge. I also just finished, come up. I just finished a 30-day squat challenge, and I have never felt that strong in chair pose. Incredible. I am always just taking a pause here, catch your breath, breathe. But I have always, when I teach chair pose, my thighs be shaking. I am a yoga teacher that shakes when she teaches. If you don't have a yoga teacher that's shaking when they're teaching, I don't know about that one, just saying. But I'm so proud of myself. And I want to take this moment because going back to our affirmation, I seek truth, I speak truth. I live truth. I am truth. Truth is trust, right? How do we trust ourselves? It starts with the physical movement. It starts with the movement that we're doing right now, right? So as your body is shaking, that is good, okay? That's the one side of like working out that I do subscribe to, is like that means your body is getting stronger. I know it don't feel like that, but it's true. And the more that you notice that you're shaking, but you still push through, and then the next time you come back to take a yoga class, you're like, I could hold this pose for a second longer. That builds trust within you. And when I tell you, it's one of the best feelings to have in life, to trust yourself. You are unstoppable, my friend. Unstoppable. All right, let's do that chair. We're gonna do it maybe 2-3 more times. We'll see. But I just had to give that little piece because, yeah, all right, inhale, reach up. Exhale, drop into that chair. So somebody pulled out a chair for you and you just trust them. It's like the trust fall, right? So as you're in this chair, bring that belly button towards your spine. I know. I know. Why? Exhale, come up. Those thighs, though. You hear how strong my thighs are? All right. Ooh, we gotta do that one more time. Gotta do that. One. Why do I put 2? One more time. Your heart rate does increase. That's good. You're creating energy. You're creating energy. Like, why are we so afraid when our heart beats fast when we exercise? That is good. That means your body is properly responding to what it's intended to do during movement. Man, I do really be sounding like those those exercise people. Oh, but I love it. I really do. All right, we're gonna do it one more time. My thighs are burning. I'm pretty sure yours are too, but let's get into it. Reach up. Breath in. Exhale, chair. It's a deep chair. Yes. The beach ball, you're holding it, belly button. That belly, suck the gut in. Yes. Come down, drop it, low, 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 low. Oh, yes, come up. There's more we could add to that, but we're not going to do that today. That was good, guys. That was so good. I believe we're not doing chair pose in Leslie's 30-day yoga challenge, but we are doing tree. So we're going to do tree. So now you're going to come, since we're already standing, I want you to put keep your left foot on your mat, bring your right foot on the inner portion of your left ankle. Put your hands on your sides. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Good. That heart rate, though, is going, y'all. It's going. Boy, that's good, though. That's good. So we could be here. This is tree pose. It's beautiful. We love her, okay? We could be here, and I'm swaying like the tree. If you want a little bit more, you could bring that foot on the inside of your left calf. But all the while, you're making sure, I'm going to turn around because I want to show you all something. We be doing poses. Let me just get back down. Because I realize I'm more so the philosophical side of yoga. You might see me do a headstand, like go way back in my feed. But I like to really like bring the mat, like on and off mat, like bring it together. So a lot of times we do the pose for the sake of doing the pose. And I want you to remove that. And I want you to just do like, notice how you feel and do the pose. Don't do the pose to anyways, let's get into tree pose. So I'm facing you off, not facing you on purpose. If you have a wall, I want you to use the wall. And I want you, so we're still in that tree pose. I want you to put your body against the wall. And this is how your knee should be. Okay, so your leg should be parallel with your wall. Because what tends to happen when we do poses like this, we want to kind of either bend that knee forward, or we kind of overextend all the way back, and neither of those are good. So I want you to be directly in line with your body, right? Okay, so that means like the hip and the knee are in line. So your hip and your knee are in line, but your upper body is facing forward. So by using the wall, that just gives you some context, and we're gonna go on the other side now. That just gives you context of alignment, which can be something that, if you're like something feels painful, it could be, there could be other reasons, but it could be that you're just not aligned properly for the pose. So now we're on the other side, and we can come up, and I'm going to use my wall for support today. Okay? But please do not rest your leg on your knee. I know so many people that have sensitive knees, and I don't want to add to that for you, okay? So do not rest your leg on your knee. Good. Get that out. Woo. other side. All right, y'all. What time is it? Oh, okay, we're doing good with time. All right, we're gonna do warrior variation, but we're not doing downward dog today. Yay! Okay. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna start your right foot, just put your right foot out, okay? Turn that back foot so it's 45 degrees. Hands can stay on the hips. You can be here. Warrior one. So like I said, you can stay here for warrior one. So my right leg is in front, my left leg is behind me, upper body is forward. Okay, so your upper body is like hips up, forward. The hips though might be a little bit 45 degrees, so just try your best to make sure both hip bones are forward. Both hip bones are forward. Amazing. Inhale, lift those arms up. Both arms are by each ear. Bring that belly button towards your spine. Exhale, turn your upper body. So now we're turning our upper body at a 45-degree angle. We're looking over our right arm. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, left hand goes on the back of the left calf. Look, oh my gosh, I'm falling. Look up at the right hand. Good. Exhale, both hands come to the front foot. Turn all 10 toes so they're facing forward. Good. Swing that front foot to meet the back. Let's do a little high plank action. Come slightly back in your heels. Very good. Exhale, slowly come down. Inhale, cobra, peeling the upper body off of your mat. And then exhale, come onto your knees and stand up. So I modified that so that we're not doing downward dog today. All the yogi people, oh my God, no, I can't do that. Yes, you can. That's what I'm doing. All right, so now left leg. All right, so the left leg comes out. All right, left leg is out. Right foot is behind. Making sure that belly button comes back towards your spine. So you can be here for a moment. Acclimate to how warrior one, this is technically warrior one, but go with it, how warrior one feels on this side. When you're ready, inhale, lift your arms up. Make sure those hips are facing forward. Notice how I was 45 degrees, and then I said that, I reminded myself, and you notice how my whole upper body turned to the front of my mat. Very good, you guys. Exhale, turn that upper body 45 degrees. Look over the left hand. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, come back. Woo! Exhale, stretch that upper arm. Windmill those hands forward. So both hands frame the front foot. And now all 10 toes face forward. You're in a runner's lunge. Exhale. Both feet are back behind me. We're back in that high plank. Good. Exhale, come down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Good. Slowly come up out of that. How long have I been on here? Okay. All right. Close your legs. Come back onto, how long? Okay. come back sitting on this hero's pose is comfortable for me. I know for some it's not comfortable. So just sit however feels comfortable for you, okay? Whew. So many times I try to fill this class with words, and I was going to explain that next part of let's just be. And, I said, I don't need to. I don't need to. Whenever you're watching this, maybe you're starting this first thing in the morning, amazing. If you're starting this at the end of the day, you can feel very, oh God, like bombarded, overwhelmed. And this may be your only moment of where you can just, be. And allow yourself to just be. Give yourself the permission. Trust goes back to the affirmation today. I seek truth. I speak truth. I live truth. I am truth. Good. Open up your legs. Now we're going to work on the lower half of our body, and my camera is going to die. But it's okay. Don't fret. If I don't fret, that's me. But wouldn't it not? It's on brand because my devices are always dead. All right, open up. Open up. Make sure you flex those toes, okay? And just rock back and forth. See though, close up first. Remove the flesh as best as you can from your sit bones, okay? Now open up. Notice if there's a difference in that. So now I just want you to rock. Forward and back. Forward and back. Excuse me. Good. Put those legs together. Windshield wiper. So the knees come together and you just allow your knees to go left and right. Really, make sure your heels are as close to your bottom as possible. Very good. Open up again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean to your left. Exhale, come up. Let's go the other way. Inhale, reach up. Go the opposite way. Really making sure you're looking at your left hand or whichever hand is in the air, look at it. Good. Reach that left arm over your head, getting a nice side body stretch, specifically in the lower half of your left side body. That was good. Come up. Whew. That was nice. All right. I'm just opening up my legs a little bit more with my hands. Awesome. All right, y'all. All right. I am sweating. It is so hot for me right now. Don't know about you, but it is very hot right here. Okay. I'm going to take a water break. I encourage you to do the same. Sit on your butt. Remove that flesh again from your sit bones. We're sitting in staff pose. So we have one arm on each side of our butt. Elbows come back. Roll your shoulders up, back and down. Flex those toes. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Hinging from our hips. Hinging from our hips. Come out of that. Good. Come onto your back. When you're ready, slowly come to your back. Whee! All right, y'all, come onto your back. This is a wind releasing pose, all right, y'all? So wind may evacuate the lower half of your body. Wrap your arms below your knees. Flex your toes. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze your knees closer to your chest. There goes the wind. Yep. Undo that. We're going to do that again, but let's just do our knees left and right, also known as windshield wipers. Making sure your upper body is staying glued to the mat. It's just your lower body that is going left and right. Do that again. Knees come up. All right. And make sure your whole body, except for like your whole back. There we go. Your whole back is glued to your mat. So from the from the base of your neck, not the base of your neck, the base of your head, okay, all the way down to your sacrum should be glued. So the top of your spine to your sacrum should be glued to the mat, okay? We're going to take our arms, wrap them around as best as you can. Inhale in. Exhale, squeeze those knees close to you. Flex your toes. Inhale, relax a little bit, but still keep your hands wrapped around your knees. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Relax a little bit, but still keep the position. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Put both feet on the mat. Take your right leg over your left for figure 4. Right leg is over your thigh for figure 4. So you can just be here if you would like. If you're like, I don't feel it, Leslie, then bring that left leg up, all the way up like this. Flex the toes. Interlace your fingers behind your left thigh and pull your left leg towards you while simultaneously using the outside of your right forearm to press into your right thigh. Breathe. Do the other side. Noticing how this side feels, but trusting yourself. We always bring it back to the intention. Trusting yourself, trusting your body, even in a pose like this where you might be like, oh, I'm laying down. Okay. But I really want you to go back to that trust that we were talking about at the beginning, right? So coming back to the intention in the easier, quote unquote, easier poses can help reinforce. So same thing, if you don't feel it, we're gonna interlace our fingers behind our right thigh and simultaneously you're using the outside of your left forearm to press into your left thigh. Come out of that. Ooh. Good. Put your hands above you. Imagine somebody's pulling your arms and your feet at the same time and stretch. Let go. Do that again. Stretch. Let go. Ooh, one more for good measure. Stretch. Let go. Bring those feet up one more time for happy baby. Show me your peace fingers. Peace, peace, peace. Want you to close those peace fingers like so. Bring your arms on the inside of your legs and wrap your peace fingers around each big toe. And just allow yourself to rock left and right like a happy baby. And if you laugh, all the better. I cannot really rock to the left because I have a wall. So just letting y'all know why I'm not like getting into it as much as I would like. Good. Bring your arms on the outside of your legs. Use your arms now to close your legs. Put your feet down. Yeah, it was good for the hips. All right. We're going to close out by going in resting pose, which is also known as Shavasana. Put your right hand on your heart or your left. My left hand is on my heart. Put your right hand on your belly. And if it feels good for you, I encourage you to close your eyes. Taking these final few moments to just be. When you're ready, slowly float your eyes open. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, roll onto whichever side feels good for you. Slowly come up. We're going to close the same way we started, which is with this lovely affirmation. You can keep one hand on your heart as you receive this. I seek truth. I speak truth. I live truth. I am truth. So just breathe that in. I want to thank you for showing up for yourself. And now that completes that portion of the movement. So now I'm going to get into, the 30-day yoga challenge. So we are technically, this is week 3 of the yoga challenge. And okay, I have 17%. Okay. So with week 3, we're doing journaling. So that's how, because technically the challenge, it started, whenever you started, but we started it July 1st, which was a Tuesday. So yesterday was the start of week 3. So you've already journaled, where I asked you the question, what is one thing you have learned about yourself since completing this 30-day challenge? And I feel like for me, it goes back to the card I pulled, which is interesting, because I'm learning that I can trust myself, right? Like, I can trust myself. Every day I show up, it's proving to me that I can trust me. I can depend on me, right? And I feel like that can be a challenge when it comes to challenges where, you fall off one day and then you're like, you know what, I'm not gonna, I already fell off, so now my streak is gone. And it's like, you can always start again. That's the beauty of life. And when you have a new day, God willing, you can always start again. So I just hope with this challenge that with that journal prompt, even if you did fall off, you come back and you learn, whatever it is that you wrote down that you learned about yourself. It could be quote unquote good or quote unquote bad. And I always say that ever since I started teaching, I always say good with quotes and bad with quotes, because I feel like it's relative. And also, I used to be really harsh on myself when I would say something that wasn't the answer the teacher wanted to hear, so to speak. But mind you, I'm the only one looking at at the journal. Nobody else is. And so I feel like when it comes to journaling, I used to feel like I had to perform, but there's no performance needed when it's only for my eyes and my eyes only. That can be hard though, because when that's the thing with journaling, when your therapist or me as your yoga teacher, I'm saying journal, and then you catch yourself, you're like, you already have the answer, but you catch yourself wanting to write the teacher answer. You get what I'm saying? So I really want you with that question, what is the one thing you have learned about yourself? I want you to say whatever. It's for your eyes and your eyes only. So what is the one thing you have learned about yourself during this challenge? And then whatever comes out of you, really just let it come out. You use that as your feedback for yourself on how you can improve. If you want to share that, what you wrote down below in the comments, by all means, you got accountability now when you do that. But it is no pressure at all. I will close with this. I have done things by myself, challenge-wise, or just inner work, this is really what, when I teach you all, it's really inner work that I'm sharing with you. It's very personal. And what that means is that you do not have to share this with anyone. I will put this in here because of the nurse in me. If it is something where it's you want to hurt yourself or hurt somebody else, please reach out to call 988. That's the mental health hotline, 988. And you can speak with a licensed professional to help you if you're having those thoughts and all of that. But outside of that, now I jump off of the nurse and come back to the yoga. Outside of that, it's for your eyes only. So thank you so much for being here, and I will see you all next week, same time, same place. It will be the final live yoga class for this for the Leslie's 30-day yoga challenge. And if you are just catching this now, you can make sure you subscribe to @yoga-with-Leslie, and you will be instantly granted access to all of the classes for free. And yeah, so thank you for being here. I'll see you in the next one.